has to review a course. And they don't know what they're getting into when they ask me to review something. That's pretty sad. It's only a 6.3. That can't be that bad. 20 plays, somebody doesn't like it. Or they were just playing it and not giving it a rating after they were done. It's got to be pretty bad to be a 6.3, and I don't buy that. But anyway, I digress. Let's dive into this. I don't want to spend a lot of time on PlayStation. I want to be out on side, ride my scoot.
Hello there, and welcome to the Golf Club. We're starting you off on a par 4 here.
It's definitely got the Lindsay feel to it. Kind of an interesting looking fairway with no light rough. Unless everything's light rough. Pretty humongous green, typical 4 links course. Ooh, I get 13 mile per hour winds. Great. It's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, I can see why some may not like that.
Nice, should be in the fairway. So I would say we're about 240 yards from the pin here.
Planning doesn't look too bad. Nice, let's say, generous fairway. Nice. Look at the winds I gotta deal with. It's gonna slope out towards the pin. Let's just take a little off of this. Because it's definitely gonna be.
Well, looks like this may be in the deep stuff.
Got the kick I thought I would. But the rollout was very unkind to me. Definitely gonna roll out on me. Give it a little pitch on that.
Nine-footer here. Oh my goodness, that was so close.
So typical. So typical.
All right, about a 3-footer here. God.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, let's finish out. All right, let's keep going. And starting off at 2 over.
playing this whole course here. It's not terribly badly done. But I got scooter fever. Screens. Fly around here. Lack of cart paths, so it makes routing kind of interesting to your course. Dinged on that probably some. Stop trying to move these stupid controllers around. Well, now I'm starting to see why the rating was it was. So, sculpting could be done a little more interesting. It's not terrible, it's not bad. You may have got rated lower than you deserve. Right now I'm looking at about a 7.5.
I think this is gonna need to bite.
Hi there, whoever popped in. I can't see who joined or...
Nice, ended up just fine after that shot.
Any chat comments you make. Not right now. Didn't set the broadcast up that way. Yeah, I was too lazy or too tired or... Just gonna leave all those killer putts. And I didn't make it. Greens are a little bit on the large size. Especially for the green speed.
36 footer here. Let's see what he can do.
If you have monster greens like this, you almost have to crank up the putting speed. So you can always get there. Seeing as how this is a tour course. And that was the intention. And they really hate chipping on the greens. You gotta make the putts at least able to get them close. I'm not the greatest putter in the world, so I don't have much to comment on that. At least I don't put well in the game.
4 feet. Let's do this. Thank goodness you dropped that one. There's your bogey.
Well.
Sitting at 3 over for the round here.
Alright, lovely. Another one of these
well,
type
just
rounds
letting you know it's a bit windy out there,
to
so keep that in mind as you go onto the tee.
Okay, let's take a look at this again. See, the fairways just, they're kind of blah. That's all I can say. They could have used a little more little something anyway. They look too uniform. I mean, it's like you just took like a circle brush and you went down and you kept the same distance all the way across. And there's no variance. At least variance by varying the width of the fairway. These are just minor things that would make it. Like that in here, you could have made a little wide to the left side of that to make it a little more interesting as it got closer to the water. So if you did hit there and it bounced a little bit, it might roll off. You probably got dinged due to the lack of any light rough. I have different schools of thought on the usage of light rough. I like to see variance in light rough. I don't like it a constant distance. I don't like constant perfect distances in anything because it just doesn't exist in real life. Not on any course I ever played unless you're on a tour course and it's groomed for an open or something. Otherwise, no. Most of the hired help that they have, I'm sorry, they make mistakes, and first cut of rough usually varies, so it's not perfect. You can have a little variance, and that's where you're lacking here, is any sort of variance. Your terrain work isn't terrible. But I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. I'm kind of like spacing out.
Well, I guess you can't hit all the fairways.
Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, it does look like you got some light rough there. I have to retract that statement. I didn't notice it on the last hole. Maybe it's just the color of it. It's a long ways. I'm not going to get there. Mile per hour winds, I definitely not going to get there. I'll be lucky to make it to that other patch there. And I wouldn't get that far.
Pretty deep stuff here.
Yeah,
give it a good hack. Let's put it in the right direction.
Minor things you could do to really improve the looks of this course. But it's taking the time and paying attention to those minor details. It's not terrible. It's not a terrible looking course. It's just lacking in certain areas. You know, that's just. Just little minor things you can do to make it that much better. But again, that's all subjective. I don't know what the plan intended. That's a links course, so by rights, most links courses don't have a heck of a lot on them. They're pretty much the course and sand, and maybe some undulation or heavy grass. Depending on what part of the world. If you're overseas, like Britain and stuff like that, yeah, you don't have much. It's all wind and wide open spaces. begrudge people for that. But if you're gonna stay true to it, you gotta try to do something to make it pop a little bit more. Oh, nice.
All right, back on the fairway. I like this stuff.
You got some ideas that are working pretty good. You just need to improve on it a little more. Oh, come on, don't do that to me. Stop.
All right, 13-footer here. Ooh. Let's see how these numbers add up.
I'm not playing my best.
5 over for the round.
I'm really feeling
okay, here we go.
Riding my bike, and I've seen pretty much enough of the course now to get a feel for what you got going on. Another one of those circle bunkers. He's my pet peeves. Nothing really to complain about. Shaping's not bad. A little, maybe extreme undulation there. Yeah, I'll play this hole out, but yeah, I think if I was to rate this right now, you'd be in the 7.75 range. Just because it's not horrible, it's not terrible, it's not unfair, but it's not fantastic. It just doesn't have the pop that you would expect. The planning's not horrible, but it's just kind of average. It is just lacking. Like I said, there's things you could do to help it out a little bit. I don't know what it would be. It runs smooth, it plays good.
Something wonky about that swing.
Yeah, I swung it, that's what it was. I'm gonna catch some of these weird mounds, give myself a little runoff. Yeah, see, there's a lot of people like link style courses. I like links too, but like I said, it just needs something. Maybe even a couple of birds, seagulls or something to give you something to look at. I mean, that can be overdone too. I've done it. I know. Oh, come on, stop. And once you start planting a bunch of critters, flying rats with wings and stuff like that, they're hard to delete if you come back to do them later, because all that animated stuff, especially with the critters, can cause some issues with the play. It should be okay. It's gonna be a long it's gonna spin back. Hopefully, maybe not. Not when you catch it on the other side of that ridge.
See if we can save power on this putt.
Ah, cute. Well, it's pretty fair. It's not going to roll off too much. It looks like I'll be alright. A little downhill from the beginning, though. Oh, that was a weak putt.
Oh, goodness, that was thoroughly disappointing. All right, nice little 2-foot putt.
Another bogey here.
Okay, let's see how these numbers add up now.
That's about all I can tolerate on this. I think you get the gist.
6 over for the round.
It's not a bad course. There's just little things that can be done to make it better. I just really think it's just a minor personal type of thing. It's subjective. It's the same. I don't want no gross right now. I'm getting ready to jump out. Cancel. I'm out of here. What am I doing? How I get so stupid here. It's amazing on this. Yeah, so, yeah, you could spend some time to do a little bit of things to change it. Like the fairways are too consistent. Change up the width. Change up the width of the... This is subjective now. This is... No, I'm not the perfect designer, and I'm not the greatest. This is just my own little dicta I go by. I don't like seeing everything look samey or too consistent. You got to change it up. It's not a bad looking course. I mean, it's for a link style course. It's probably pretty much a linksy course. It needs some more stuff like cart path for your routing. I mean, to give you the immersion factor to think that you're actually on the course, and when you leave the green, you're walking, you can see your designated path to the next hole. There's things you can do. Yeah, I'm just not really into it. I'm not feeling it. But like I said, I wouldn't give you a 6.6 or anything like that. Like I said, it's about a 7.75. It's middle of the road. Alright, that's all I got to say about that. I think I'm going to end it here now.